morning. Again, not from the car. Sliding's weird. See if you can guess where we are today.
Woodchuck.
We're gonna do a self-guided tour of Woodchuck Cidery. So, wanted to introduce where we were before we get in a frowny face. All right, let the tour begin. Okay, so we finished at Woodchuck, which was cool, but not really somewhere we wanted to hang out. And the bartender there was like, "Let me tell you about all of the things in the area," and told us about this place that we're at now, which is very cool. So let me turn you around. There's a rat behind me. Oh, so there is. Let me turn you around. Yeah. What you got there?
This place is haunted IPA. Harvested with sustainably sourced witch's blood.
And that's what makes it green?
Yes.
Here, let's see it. Let me read the description. Hold on. Okay, so the description is IPA with an unholy amount of mosaic and Ella hops. Yes, it's green colored by sustainably harvested witch's blood. Anyway, I thought that was super funny. Also, my phone is having a conniption because apparently I bumped something when I stuck it in my purse, so it recorded a video for 9.5 minutes in my purse where it's nice and insulated, and then overheated and shut itself off. So it's real mad at me right now. Sorry, phone. It said video quality might be impacted because the phone is overheated, so... Good morning.
Good morning.
From the car, yet again. It is 8:30 in the morning, and we have already packed all of our stuff up, gotten it in, loaded into the car, gotten breakfast, or had breakfast, gotten coffee, gotten gas, and are on our way. Yeah, showered. I mean, you know, I felt like that was implied, but brushed our teeth too.
Brushed our teeth.
And are headed out of town. We have a 9.5 hour drive ahead of us today.
Woo!
Yeah. And so we're headed to Niagara Falls, Canada.
Oh,
that is our final destination today.
Our passports accessible?
Yes, our passports are accessible. We are like 8 hours of our drive, if not more, is like skimming the very top of upstate New York. And legitimately, I did not realize it was that big. Like, had no idea it would take 8 hours plus to get across New York. Who knew? Considering that 8 hours would get you across like 5 states everywhere else around here.
It's true.
Yeah.
We went through states we didn't even realize it.
Yeah. So we've gotten breakfast. We stopped at a bagel place and got bagel sandwiches for breakfast, had those, and then got extra bagels to eat for lunch, so we didn't really have to like stop somewhere. And then we are stopping in Buffalo, New York to go to an Italian restaurant for dinner. Jonathan has a coworker that used to live there and said that this is the best Italian place he's ever eaten at. So hopefully it's good.
Here's hoping.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know Italian food.
Yeah.
You never know.
We have no idea how like refined this guy's tastes are. So
It's gonna be like SpaghettiOs.
oh no, it does get really good reviews on it on Google. So like, I don't think it's gonna be terrible. And we're literally driving through Buffalo anyway at dinner time, so it was like, sure, why not? Because at this point we're supposed to get to the restaurant at 4:57 p.m. So kind of good timing. And then at that point we're only an hour from our hotel, so we'll eat dinner, be ready to go, get to our hotel, and we can just like collapse.
Oh no. A whirlpool.
Yeah, there's a whirlpool in our room in Niagara. Sorry, I was leaning my elbow in the car and it was getting a little bumpy. And our hotel room is supposed to have a good view of the falls, so should be a nice place to just like chill out tonight. So, all right, I don't know how much we're gonna have to comment on today since we're just gonna be in the car literally the entire day, but we will see you later at some point. So, ta-ta! So pretty. Got mountains and lake and like greenery. As I start videoing right as we hit forest. We're on the bridge to New York. Ooh.
Where's the sign?
Welcome to New York.
Okay, so we learned that Lake Champlain is not a Great Lake. But you know what is a Great Lake? Lake Ontario. We did a slight detour to come see it. Pretty awesome. Legitimately just looks like being at the ocean. So pretty.
Driving.
So it's much later in the day.
That was a long day.
Things have happened.
Things have happened.
We
That bagel I ate 8 hours ago is really not holding up.
we tried to go to dinner, and after waiting at the host stand for legitimately 10 minutes for someone to show up, she finally appears and tells us it's going to be an hour and a half long wait. And we were like,
Nope.
I'm literally shaking because all I've had is a bagel sandwich for breakfast and a bagel for lunch.
A little bit of pastry.
And at this point, we're half an hour from our hotel, so we were like, screw it. We're just going to go to the hotel and we're going to order room service. Well, we didn't get, it's a shame because it was an absolutely stunning view, but we got zero footage of us crossing the bridge into Canada because it was a frantic, hectic thing.
Yes.
Like, we turn a corner and the road splits to get onto the freeway, and I don't know which way I'm going, so I'm screaming at him, north or south, north or south, and he's like, and I'm like, right or left. So then we get on the bridge, and and then the exit, the signage wasn't clear because it was like Canada exit, US exit. I'm like, are we, like, we're exiting to Canada from the US? So it meant it was the last exit for the US, and then the next
Canada.
exit was for Canada. Yeah, but it was very not clear because I thought both exits were going, because it was just like the exit, and it was like, which lane are you in? And I didn't know. So anyway, we get across the border, and on the other side of the, like, giving the people your passport and stuff,
Instant toll break.
instant toll, and I'm like,
Cash
we
only,
don't
by
have
the
a
way.
Nexus pass. And then he's trying to dig his wallet out, and I'm like, I knew I had enough money, but it was a $20 bill and it was an $8 toll. So I'm like, here's hoping to give us change, and it's not like an exact thing. So he's trying to dig money out, like, even see if he has money. I just, like, whipped the $20 bill out of my wallet. So we're like, cool, we did it. We have like 20 minutes to get to our hotel. We'll get something to eat. We
That
get
was
here.
an hour ago.
Yeah. We get here. Can you slide the thing over so I can rest my elbow? Turns out there are two Marriotts. They're a couple blocks from each other. One is called Marriott on the Falls, and the other one is called Marriott Falls View.
Spoiler alert, we went to the wrong one.
Yeah. So we, after circling the parking garage like 4 times, we're like, because it doesn't look like
unloaded.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you're supposed to park there because it's like permit parking only, and it's like, well, we're paying to park here, so I think that's what it is. Completely unloaded, waited in line probably 10 minutes to check in for them to be like, you're at the wrong one. So then we had to schlep all of our stuff back to the car.
Drive around the block.
We get to this one, and they're like, oh yeah, the parking is back at the first hotel, which is like 3 blocks from here. And I'm like, I said things that can't be said on a family-friendly vlog.
Valet parking, please.
Yeah, so we're spending an extra $20 a day for valet parking because I was like, I'm gonna rip your face off. Like, I feel bad for the people that had to deal with me because I was not as friendly as I normally am because I was just raging.
Honey badger was coming out.
Why there aren't signs literally everywhere that are like, make sure you're at the right one? Because this one's like blocked by the other one. You couldn't see both of them to be like, oh, which one are we at?
Yeah,
like,
there's
we
an
didn't
entire hotel
know.
in between.
Yeah, we didn't know that there was even another one to worry about. And like, we're pulling out, and I'm like, I swear it said Falls View on the parking lot when we pulled in. No, it said Marriott on the Falls.
Which is ironic because it's not on the falls, it's further away than the falls view.
Yeah. So then
I feel like the name should be reversed.
after we had to wait in line, 15 minutes?
Yep.
To even get up to check in. Poor John's holding all of our luggage because there was no, like, cart or anything. We finally go to get checked in, and the guy next to us is like, I hear the lady telling him, oh, you're at the wrong one. It's the other one. Like, no one can be bothered to put a sign up to be like, hey, by the way, we've named them confusingly.
Yes.
Anyway. So we finally are like, yes, we have our room key. We're going to our room. We get in the elevator, and it doesn't go up to the floor that we want to go to.
Because we're baller status. We're on floor 21.
Yeah, and so, again, poor John is holding all of our crap, and I'm like, is now the time to start crying? Because I just want to start crying. Like, I'm still shaking. I'm so hungry. We just want to get into our room and put our crap down and order some food. So then we get off on floor 9, and we keep thinking we've waited long enough for the other elevator to leave, the one that doesn't go up to our floor, to hit the up button. Like, light has turned off, elevator is making sounds like it's leaving, we hit the button, and the other elevator opens, and it's like, why don't they have separate buttons? Every building I've been in that has elevators that only go to limited floors, there is a button for one bank of elevators, and there's a button for the other bank of elevators. This one is just one button. Anyway, we're here now. Our view is amazing. We have ordered food, which was also quite the ordering of the food was quite a challenge because it was like the worst connection I've ever heard. So I tried to order a Negroni, which is a cocktail, and the guy was like, a children's macaroni? I was like, no, please don't bring me a children's macaroni. So we're gonna
Canada. I'm surprised I didn't think you ordered a Zamboni.
We're gonna turn you around so you can see the amazing view of the falls, and then
it'll be even better in the morning.
We are going to turn the phone off and zone out while we wait for our food.
Yeah, boy.
They light it up at night, and it is stunning.
Wowzers.
So I'm guessing that this is the Canadian side. Oh, I should turn that other light off.
I mean, we're in
And
Canada, so that
that's the U.S. side, I'm guessing, because that's much smaller. But I'm honestly not sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we are doing a tour of the falls tomorrow, and it's like 4 hours. It's legit. We do a boat ride at the bottom of it, and then there's some sort of like lookout spire thing that we're gonna go up to the top of.
Jim and Pam are gonna get married while we're there.
Yeah, and then there's caves that are behind the falls, and we're going into the caves so you can like see the eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water.
I'm taking a barrel over.
Yeah, literally since I mentioned I wanted to go to Niagara Falls like 9 months ago, every time it's mentioned, he's like, so can I take a barrel over? So I might push him over in a barrel. We'll see. We'll see if he survives.
I wouldn't hold it against him.
All right, good night, everybody.
Good night.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look